What steps should you take first to revitalize your lawn after winter, and in what order should you tackle them? With ornamental lawns, some mistakes at the beginning of the season are not allowed if you want a healthy, beautiful, and thick lawn throughout the year. Start of the season offers few chances to correct mistakes. Creating a stunning lawn depends on following the right steps in the right order, with respect to timing and temperature. The way you care for your lawn can profoundly influence its health and beauty. A misstep in treatment or an incorrect approach can diminish the vibrant charm of your decorative landscape. Take the time to nurture your lawn properly and watch it flourish into a breathtaking oasis. So let's clarify some things: what, when, and how throughout the whole season.
Welcome to the Garden Green channel. Your lawn might be in poor condition after winter, but there are several steps you can take to revive it and prepare for spring. Snow. It can have different effects on ornamental lawns, depending on the amount of snow, temperature, and duration of the winter. How does snow impact an ornamental lawn? Here are some key factors that are affected by snow. Protection from cold. Snow can act as a natural insulator for the lawn, protecting it from extreme temperature changes. This can help preserve the grass during very cold periods because the snow retains heat in the soil. The impact of snow on the upcoming season depends on the following factors. Prolonged heavy snow on the lawn can limit oxygen flow to grass roots. Other consequences may include soil oxidation, increased soil compaction, snow mold, and erosion. This is especially pronounced in areas with long periods of snow. It is essential to maintain the lawn properly before winter, including adequate watering and fertilization, to enhance its health and resilience against winter conditions. If your lawn suffered significant damage during the winter, spring is the ideal time to sow a new lawn. There is a limit to the level of damage to a lawn that cannot be repaired, so sowing a new lawn is a much better option that will cost you much less than trying to restore your lawn. Here are a few steps you can take to determine the condition of your lawn. Have dry or yellow areas appeared, or is moss present? Are there too many weeds and damaged parts? Are there any pale, brown or black spots on your lawn? In that case, I recommend planting a new lawn. It is often more cost-effective and efficient to sow new grass rather than trying to treat various diseases and damage, which may not guarantee success. There is a link in the description and at the end of the video, which is essential if you plan to sow a new lawn. If your lawn is generally in good condition, follow these steps. Step number 1. Earthworm castings. After winter, if you have worm castings on your lawn, wait for them to dry and break them up with a rake. If you step on wet worm casts, you will create bald spots on the lawn because the casts are sticky when wet. When walked on, they stick to the surface, preventing grass growth and causing bumps. The particles you see are fecal matter deposits created as earthworms tunnel and feed on soil, microorganisms, and decaying organic matter in your yard. The tunnels positively affect soil structure, resulting in better air exchange and percolation. Castings are a useful source of nutrients, so don't remove them, just break them up. Step number 2. Lawn cleaning. Remove all debris, such as leaves, twigs, and other waste. Moss and weed removal. Regularly check for and remove any moss or weeds that might be growing. Use a weed and moss remover, sugar, and swarding to keep your lawn neat, dense, and healthy. This will allow the grass to breathe and regenerate properly. Make sure your lawn doesn't run out of water after winter, when it needs it most. In windy and dry weather, your decorative lawn can be irreparably damaged within a few days, leading to an overgrowth of weeds. After winter, we don't realize that lawns wake up very quickly, which is why they primarily need fertilizer and water. Step number 3. Soil aeration. If the soil is more compact, it is a good idea to aerate it. Make small holes in the soil, so that water, air, and nutrients can reach the grass roots more easily. If you have earthworms in your lawn, they will do 70% of the work for you. All you need to do is go over your lawn once in the spring with a similar tool. Step number 4. Adding fertilizer. Early spring is the ideal time to apply fertilizer. Use a fertilizer rich in nitrogen to help your grass grow faster and be healthier. The largest source of nitrogen. Of all the natural options, pelleted chicken manure contains the most nitrogen, making it extremely beneficial for plants that require an abundance of this element, such as grass. It is important to note that nitrogen-rich fertilizers should be used in moderation, as too much nitrogen can cause excessive growth, which can negatively affect plant health and increase the risk of disease. Fertilizer application: spread pelleted chicken manure evenly over the lawn, taking care not to create dense deposits. You can do this manually or with a fertilizer spreader. 25 kilograms is enough for every 50 square meters. After applying fertilizer, be sure to water the lawn so that the fertilizer quickly penetrates the soil and is available to the grass roots. If you do not have automatic irrigation, apply manure before the rain so that it dissolves quickly. Watering also helps prevent possible root burn, which can occur from overly concentrated fertilizer. You can apply this fertilizer 2 to 3 times a year, usually in spring, midsummer, and fall, to support healthy grass growth. Unlike chemical fertilizers that contain a lot of salt and destroy lawns over time, you will have an organic lawn. Step number 5. First mowing. When the grass starts to grow, be sure to do the first mowing. I recommend the first mowing at the medium height of the mower. Avoid mowing your grass too short, as this can weaken its resilience. Aim for a lush, healthy lawn by keeping the grass height between 5 and 7 centimeters. Step number 6, watering. Depending on the time and need, water the lawn regularly, but be careful not to overdo it. Too much water can cause fungus and various diseases. We water in the morning, so that excess moisture on the surface dries out. If you do it at night, there is a risk of various lawn diseases. Retention of water on the surface at night is the greatest risk for the development of various diseases. Step number 7. Scarification. After all these actions, when the manure has melted and we have done several mowings, it is necessary to scarify your lawn. This is the removal of dead blades of grass. This will give new leaves a chance to develop, aerate your lawn's surface, and improve the penetration of light, air, and the flow of nutrients to the roots. For this action, the lawn should be mowed to a minimum height and must be dry. You can use a special rake like this or a scarifying machine if you have a lawn larger than 200 square meters. Step number 8. Replacement of damaged parts. It is recommended to do this in the spring when temperatures are stable. The minimum stable temperature at night should not be below 5 degrees and the daytime temperature should not be below 10 degrees. But don't wait too long, because if the temperatures are too high, you won't be able to repair your lawn. If the sowing areas are more minor, sow the seeds 2 centimeters deep, then cover them with 2 centimeters of soil to create a level surface. Water well after this operation and make sure that the surface is not without moisture in the next 2 weeks. In a few days, the spaces will be filled with new turf. If the lawn is uneven and has damage, we can seed and level the lawn at the same time. We do this with sand or, better yet, a mixture of sand and humus. If you don't have the opportunity to make this mixture, add seeds and soil in the fall and sand in the spring. The effect is the same because the sand will naturally mix with the soil. Step number 9. Add sugar. Sugar is a natural fertilizer for your lawn. It encourages microorganisms in the soil, improving the quality of the soil and the general health of the lawn. Microorganisms break down organic material, resulting in better conditions for plant growth. Over time, sugar will naturally eliminate weeds in your lawn. After applying sugar, water the lawn well so that the sugar penetrates into the soil and is better used. Step number 10. Add cinnamon. Preventatively use cinnamon, which has antifungal, antibacterial and absorbs excess moisture on the lawn. Besides smelling wonderful, your ornamental lawn will be disease-free all season long. On this channel you have a video about applying cinnamon. The link is in the video description. I will mention that this is an organic ornamental lawn, and for me, chemicals are not an option. Organic lawns are suitable for you and your children, pets and nature. These are the basic steps you can take to prepare your lawn for the season. We will do the same procedure next year, so save this video. Try to maintain your lawn regularly throughout the year, and it will be beautiful and healthy. Thanks for watching, liking and subscribing.